All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Everybody can hear me, man. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what was going on tonight, but getting it going now. What's going on, y'all? We live now to say, yo, can everybody hear me? We all good now?
We all good. I'm good.
Yeah.
There we go. We all good now. Thank you. Sorry, guys, for keeping y'all waiting, man. We had a little technical difficulties, man. But we about to get the show going on tonight. What's going on with y'all out there tonight, man? Feel like we didn't do this in a long time, man. I miss you guys.
We miss
Yeah,
you too.
man. We had a little vacation. This
Mm-hmm.
All-Star weekend vacation. The All-Star game was kind of good this year.
Finally,
But yeah, it was pretty
it's
high. It
kind
was
of good.
pretty high this year. Who that
Who
checking
all
in
Yeah.
with us?
good?
There we go. Checks up in there with us, man. Who checking in there with us tonight? We got my boy Watson. Yeah, you know how we got to kick off the show tonight, man. You got to kick it off with the theme song. It's only right. So y'all hold on with us and shit. I know we coming on a little late, guys. We apologize again, but we definitely gonna get this thing off and going right, y'all. I see my boy Ra out there. I see y'all. I see everybody out there. Let's go. I see y'all.
Hi,
Time to get
y'all.
it started. Let's go. Hold on 1 second. We right here.
On the grind, this shit amazing. Celebration, real niggas made
Oh, hold
it.
on 1 second. We
Circle, money team, don't give a fuck, we don't like us. Anything out here attention, bitch, you shooting up like a miss. You try to jack for that issue. Good boy, I won't miss you. I keep a G with this street shit. So rock it
come on,
out,
y'all
my
throw them
nigga
checks in the
feel.
crowd. Let's get
Hold it
started
down for
tonight,
them
y'all. Let's
chill
go.
niggas. Hard P to that nigga pimp. You right. You ain't getting no money. We out. We niggas get money. Niggas get money. Niggas get money. You broke. We out. Young niggas get money. You broke. You ain't getting no money. We out. We young niggas get money. Niggas get money. Niggas get money. You broke. We out.
You broke, you ain't getting no money. First off, I be getting to the money. Jack who, I ain't tripping on nothing. Just hitting your lick, finna turn it into something. Hey, young, they trip. Hold on, let me get 'em. All this money they tripping, might have one to go get us, go get 'em. But I'm a killer, so I might go with 'em. Hell nah, I ain't stunning. 4 bands on me, wanna see who ride. Come and put your hands on me. X so high, come and put the fan on me. I'm live, cut the station on. They hate, what they hating on. They waiting, I'm who they waiting on.
You
Let's go. We're gonna get this thing started tonight. We're gonna get it started tonight. Let's go. See a lot of people out there, man. Throw some more checks in the crowd, y'all. Throw some more checks in the crowd. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. We're gonna get it started tonight, man. Let's go, man. How y'all feeling out there tonight, man?
Good.
1,000, man. Bless,
Feeling great.
highly
Feeling
favored.
good.
That's what's up. Y'all ready to kick it off tonight?
Mhm.
We know how we do. We know how we do. And plus, tonight is Wednesday again, y'all. So y'all, the ladies tune in, man. Ladies' night, tune in Wednesday nights. Y'all know how we do. All right. The first one is true or false. People don't fear failure; they fear judgment. True.
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 Uh, I don't know. That's a little nuance, but I say true. I say true.
Got you.
It is.
Got you. All right. Next one. True or false. I present a slightly different version of myself depending on who I'm around. False.
False.
True.
I say true.
False. I'll say false.
Yeah, good. All right. All right. We got two false, two trues. No doubt. No doubt. And then the third one is hmm, true or false. I replay conversations in my head and rewrite what I should have said.
True.
True.
Yeah. True.
All right.
Say that a
Say first.
question again. Session
I
kind
got
of
you. My
quick.
bad. True or false. I replay conversations in my head and rewrite what I should have said.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
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 True. All right. Everybody said true. All right, we could get back to the first one. Then we're gonna kick the first one. All right, the first one was true or false. People don't fear failure; they fear judgment. Whoever kick it off first, y'all go ahead. Y'all got the floor for the first minute and a half, 2 minutes. Whoever want to kick it off first.
I said it was true because a lot of times we fear what other people are going to think about us if we admit that we failed at something. You know what I'm saying? So it makes us less, it makes us more apprehensive to not admit a failure out of fear of what someone else is going to think or being judged. So that's why I chose true.
Yeah. Repeat. Can you repeat
Next
it
up, one of y'all
verbatim
guys
again,
can
bro?
go. I got you, my brother. One more. I got you, my brother. True or false? People don't fear failure; they fear judgment.
Yeah.
That's it, true.
I said it's a little nuanced, but I think it's like a little bit of mixture of both. You feel me? Because me, just from a personal standpoint, like me, I could care less. You feel me? Because in terms of like when you talking about failure, like I think about like certain circumstances where you gotta let your nuts hang, right? Like let's say you trying to go into a new business venture or something like that. If I fail, like I don't care what other people think in that aspect because you hear a lot of these billionaires, they always talking about all the lessons that they had to learn before they actually got on their feet. And they, you know what I'm saying, that kind of propelled them to get to where they are today. So me personally, I don't really care about that. You can think what you want to think.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think a lot of time people at large will, you know what I'm saying, not do certain things, you know, just in case they may fail or may not want to publicize certain things just because of the failure aspect may, you know what I'm saying, show its head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, Chris.
Yeah, I picked true because I think, like Jay was saying, it's a nuance, but it's also like a duality. I think people mistake failure sometimes with judgment and judgment with failure when you should just be focused on the failure and not the judgment because, people gonna judge you if you fail or succeed. That just comes with life. That's the nature of the business. So that's why I said true. Some people sometimes mistake their failure and seek judgment for it, but you shouldn't seek judgment for your failure.
Yeah, I think it won't necessarily stop a person from proceeding with what they were trying to do or like pursuing a goal. I think
Mhm.
it's just more of admitting the failure in fear of judgment. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
not necessarily that they're not going to do something that or put whatever they put their heart towards, they're not going to reach that goal. It's more of just accepting the fact that or, voicing the fact that they failed at it in fear of being judged. That's how I took the question.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah, I
you can
think
feel at
Got you.
something, you be like, damn, this person told me I was gonna fail now, and I gotta hear I told you so, and such and such. And that's why I said sometimes people get that failure mistaken with that judgment when failure is actually a lesson. If you look at
Right.
sometimes in life, it could be a lesson that you learn from.
Mhm.
Because like I said, judgment gonna come when you're successful. Oh, that motherfucker think he better than us, and so fail or succeed, you still gonna get judged. So
Well,
yeah,
they say that the first step to success is failure.
failure.
So you know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like
Mhm.
people people are not they're less likely to admit that this certain thing or this way of thinking or this way of doing something didn't work in fear that people are going to look at them as a failure or look at them as less than what I'm saying or like they can't do something or that they're incapable. So that's
Yeah,
why they're less likely to admit like hey, this when I did it this way, this didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Because of
yeah,
that fear. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna stop pursuing a dream or stop pursuing a goal. I think we all have that common understanding that people going to judge us regardless, but they're not gonna admit it. You know what I'm saying? You're
and that
less likely going
and that
to admit that you failed at something because of the way that somebody's gonna perceive you.
and that's the problem. That's the problem with us, with our inner circle or the people that
Uh-huh.
we choose to have closest to us,
Mhm.
Hmm.
that will perceive us in that manner. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? If you don't want to tell somebody that you failed at a certain, you know what I'm saying, venture or whatever it may be, in fear of the fact that they may judge you about it, then I mean that probably ain't a person that you need to be around. And
Hmm.
we all been in those type of situations.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
I feel like you doing yourself well, not yourself, but you doing people that you could help. You doing them a disservice without telling them about your failures. You feel me? I failed
That's
so you wouldn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So let
Right.
me let me go ahead and share this where I got my head bust. So you ain't got to get your head bust. I did that for you. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And when we have that reciprocating relationship, because the only way that people feel comfortable judging you is because they ain't never took no risk.
Right.
You feel me? They ain't never had a chance to have failures because they ain't never let their nuts hang. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Them
Yeah.
Yep.
be those type of people. You feel me? So
It could
whenever you
also
have
go.
people in your circle that will judge you on based upon failures,
Mhm.
you need to get away from them.
That I agree with, but it
Definitely.
also could be like internal. You know what I'm saying? Like it could also be like a person who's hard on themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like that could kind of get in the way of, you know, admitting that you failed, or
Self
you know what I'm saying, how
criticism. You
somebody will
know.
perceive you, or like, you know what I'm saying, like being worried about how you're going to be perceived, or just like that internal feeling, like if you are a go-getter and you're a perfectionist, or you're hard on yourself and you want to make everything right, you know what I mean, like even though we know realistically that's kind of like not, that's not the case, you're gonna
Right,
have trial and error, but if you're
right,
if you're just that type of person that you're hard on yourself, when you have to come to that realization, like what I just did not work, and someone asks you about it, you're less likely gonna be one
you'll
to
be
admit.
reluctant. You'll be
Yeah, you know
reluctant.
what I mean. Like you're gonna be less likely to admit that you failed
Yeah. Self
initially, and it's
criticism.
more of an internal thing too. Like not always the circle. I agree with you. Like if you in that type of environment where you can't express or tell someone, you know what I'm saying, or let them know, like, you know what, this is what did work for me and this is what didn't, without them being judgmental, that is definitely the wrong circle, definitely the wrong table. However, sometimes it's not always the circle, it's just you being in your own way, you know what I mean.
Yeah, self criticism is always the one of the
That's
biggest
the
things
worst.
we all suffer from, that self consciousness and that self criticism, especially like you said, the people that's go getters that want to do the best and that strive to do the best at everything they do. So you criticize yourself to a point where you think you're not doing a good job, or you might not be thinking you're doing your best, and everybody else you telling yourself. I think that's one of my, never mind. I'll get to that later. But yes, that's
Look,
that's self criticism that eats
hey,
you
look.
alive inside, man. I'm telling you.
My bad, Chris. I wasn't trying to cut you with.
No, no, no. I was about to say something, but it was pertaining
Hey,
to the
look.
question we
Even
had. Like
even though this whole faded, I got go get a tatted on me. Y'all probably can't see it. Like,
Uh-huh.
look. I'm a go getter too, but I didn't admit it. I didn't admit it on this show before that. You know what I'm saying? I started a business venture, and you know what I'm saying, it failed.
Yeah,
Mhm.
You know what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
remember you saying that.
So
Yeah.
I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get both aspects of it, but I feel like what Jordan say, Chris, you probably know what Jordan say. You miss 100%, a
And
hundred
you
percent
miss
of the
you miss
shots
a
you don't
hundred
take.
shots just to make that one, just to take
You
just
gonna
that one.
feel worse. You gonna feel worse if you don't take those chances.
Uh-huh.
You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right,
So you
That's
either feel bad or feel worse. I mean,
right. I mean,
but
either
it's all
way.
learning,
I have
bro.
to say you. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say either way, you know what I'm saying. You got to get over that hump. Like if that's the
Yeah,
situation that you in, and that's the situation that you're facing, you have to get over that hump. You know what I mean? Like you have to self reflect, and you have to say, okay, look, this is the hump that I have to get over. This is the hurdle that I have to get over. Eventually, you will. But the initial react, like if you're that type of person that you're kind of hard on yourself, you will face that challenge of admitting, you know what I'm saying, to like the failure.
That
That's
goes
just
back
my.
to psychology 101, just a self evaluation. You just gotta evaluate yourself. You know, that where that goes back to. That's the first thing you got to self evaluate yourself. So, and sometimes that could be a good thing, and that could be an ugly thing. And once you get past the ugly part, then the good should
It,
be
yeah,
easy.
it's
You
easier.
know,
It's
you
a lot
know.
easier.
And that some people can't face the ugly side. That's one side that you just gotta face it, give it a left, right,
You
and
gotta
get on. Like, you know.
you gotta accept it.
Hmm.
Come on, Scarface.
I was saying, I'm sitting back. I'm like, yo, these guys is doing great. They making my shit easy tonight. I like this shit that y'all got doing. I like it, guys. Nah, but
Maybe
all
the
seriousness,
break
I
was
see
but
that
needed.
top. Hey, I see that top growing too.
Yeah,
well,
he
you
said
see,
he
I
told
told
me
you.
to get some dreads, man.
He got the starter kit. Karen hooked him up with the starter kit.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
that.
nigga.
I'm doing my thing. I told y'all, man. But we was on. People don't fear failure; they fear judgment. Well, with me, really, I, I really fear failure. Like I'm hard on myself. Like I fear failure because I'm hard on myself. I don't really care what people say about me or they judging me or whatever. Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be it's everything is gonna end. Everything is gonna start and end with me. So I'm gonna be hard on myself. So I really don't like. That's all I really want to say about it. I really don't care what nobody think of me and all that. So I'm afraid to fail. I don't care if you judge me. But just like I was saying, if you shoot 99 shots and you walk away on the 100th one and never shoot it, then that's on you. I'm gonna keep on shooting them shots in until the day I score. So many times that I'm here and I probably fail, I'm definitely gonna get back up each time and I'm gonna keep shooting that shot until we score one day. So people
And
judge
go.
me on that or like judgment, I don't really try to get into that. If you judging me for failing, like you were saying, Jay, you ain't never took those shots before. So I ain't worrying about a person judgment like that. I want to hear about people that had business adventures that when they try to go in and they fail and how they rebounded and how they had to get up and do it again the 99 times. So that's the shit that I'm concerned with. And that's the things that I look forward to learning from those types of people. I don't want to learn from people who scared to take a risk.
Well,
Let
Ramos
me say.
saying
Let,
these niggas ain't never been on the field. They skip Bayless, you know.
yeah. Let me
Yeah,
say the biggest thing in terms of that, especially like biggest venture, is a mind frame. Bro, you have no idea how many people talk about they want to start a business, but they never hop out there.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So hopping out there is the biggest thing, bro. Once you hop out
Hmm.
there, you probably like ahead of 70% of the people. You
Hmm.
feel me? And then trying to make it go that second go round, you even further ahead. Because it's a mind frame. That's like when they talk about like
Yes.
you a boss before you become a boss. Because it's the mentality. If you got the mentality and the work ethic, it's gonna come eventually, bro. You're not gonna miss every shot. Like that's just not gonna happen. Something go in at some point, bro. Just
Yeah.
gotta keep it rocking.
Yeah, I agree. I
Because
definitely agree with that.
some people get into it, yeah, I definitely agree with that. Some people get into it looking for the Hail Mary. They're looking for the one pass. And
Hmm.
Yeah.
most times it don't work like that. Like you gotta inch down the field, man. You gotta throw a little slant, do a running play here. You might get a few yards back, but then again, you're gonna hit that slant again and keep moving forward. Don't let them niggas keep
Mhm.
back you up or thinking that one Hail Mary gonna save you. That shit ain't gonna save you, man.
Take that first down.
Yeah, I
Yep.
definitely agree. And just to double back on what we said, like, I think to get over the fearful part of being, hard on ourselves is just knowing that we can achieve whatever we put our minds to. You know what I'm saying? Like, just having that belief in ourselves that we can achieve whatever it is that we put our minds to, as long as we keep trying, as long as we keep showing up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anybody else say who out there in the crowd with us, man? Throw some checks in the crowd, man. Who out there with us tonight, man? Let me see some checks in that crowd, y'all.
We got Kobe LeBron on. Got Almighty White Brother.
Oh, I see the almighty white boy. Yep, I'm about to say. I see a couple motherfuckers up there. Let's go, man. Throw them checks in the crowd, man. I see you, Tosh. I see y'all out there. All right. About to throw a little something on real quick, a little intermission real quick before we get to the next joint, y'all. We're gonna throw a little intermission before we get to the next true or false. What he said, you gotta know. What he said, hold on. What that nigga Fulton said, what my boy Fulton talk about tonight. What the hell going on? We get them on here, then everybody else start going off on the stage. Hold on. All right, let me get Nels back up there. I got Chris back. Let's go. Come on, y'all. Throw them checks in the crowd. You about to throw a little intermission right now, real quick, before we get into the next one. Yeah, definitely Kobe LeBron. Definitely, my nigga. I don't know what's going on with they shit tonight. They shit wild. Our shit is good. They up there. They joint just Chris shit done steps out. Chris done took everybody out with them. Damn.
Now my phone died. I had to switch over. Damn.
Phone got
Oh,
COVID.
man, that nigga Chris phone done died, man. That nigga done switched up and fucked up everything. That what he
COVID
fucking
cell
with
phone.
The phone died.
y'all
Okay,
good?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, let's go. I'm gonna do a little intermission before we get into the next one, y'all. This is my shit right here. Hold on. We don't own the copyrights, man, but here we go, y'all.
Don't
Let's
let
go.
me down.
So how have you been, Big
Hey, see, I've been doing well, not great, but good. Can't complain, I got more than I should. Been a while since I thugged in the hood. I just hope that my folks understand I done hit every state. I'm just trying to get to it. Anyway, just they liking my music. I just did a show called By the Rule. Had like 86,000 folks jamming and grooving.
So how are your kids?
I can't even lie. When I be away from them, I cry. Cause I love them the most. I would hate for them men for the that they daddy wasn't right on their side. But for real, my little nigga be fly. He been dressing himself while he tried. My daughter so pretty, look just like her daddy and shit. I be telling her niggas gon' die.
And your family?
My people been straight. Trying to put foot on all of their plates, and I've been going hard. I guess now they seeing this shit, cause before they thought I should switch lanes. Or should I start buying nice and keeping on life? Now they see that this shit is right.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, yo, man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. That's my favorite new artist right there. That nigga
Big
Big
extra
X.
flag.
Since the fucking day. That's my nigga right there. Shout out to y'all niggas down there in H-Town. That nigga is nice, man. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Big X the plug. That's my new favorite rapper out right now. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all.
That's Dallas. That's Dallas, but he hold it down.
Yeah, he on the down
Well,
to
that's Texas.
Texas.
I'm Lone Star. Shout out to the Lone Star down there, cause y'all niggas got some hits down there. I ain't even gonna front, homie. Good looking, all y'all checking, man. Make sure y'all drop them likes too, man. Likes and subscribe. Drop them likes and subscribe, man. Definitely. We're getting to number 2 right now, though. Number 2 was true or false. I present a slightly different version of myself depending on who I'm around. I'm sorry, Jay. What you said?
I said I gotta send your ass a care package. You gave
Oh.
us a compliment.
Yeah, you already know. I gotta give y'all. Yo, bro. I told you. I give credit where it's due. I'm never gonna be a hater. Y'all
I
got
like
it
that
right
flat
now.
top.
Down
I like that
there,
flat
Lone
top.
Star. I hear you, my nigga. I hear you, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the crowd out there, but here we go. True or false? I present a slightly different version of myself depending on who I'm around. I said false.
I said false.
I said true.
Yeah, I think me and Nell said
Yes,
true.
true. One of y'all truths can kick it off then.
I mean the reason why I say true is, and I mean I guess you can call it however you want to call it. If you want to call it fake, then that's on you. The thing is, I understand the rules to the game. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
I understand what type
Feel
of
you on
world
that.
we live in. It's a white man's world, and we know that. So certain
Mm-hmm.
things you got to do to become ahead, and that ain't me being trying to be. You know what I'm saying? Obviously you want to express yourself in the manner that you want to express yourself. Yeah. But you already know that ain't conducive, especially when you in corporate America. You got to rub shoulders with these people when you trying to make it to the top. Now, when you got your own
Mm-hmm.
motion and you moving at your own type of time, then yeah, obviously that's gonna be different. But I feel like I'll be foolish to just be 100% myself, knowing that I'm gonna rub people the wrong way when I need these people right now to get to where I want to get to. in that type of setting.
Mhm.
And I'm out of that type of setting, then obviously it's gonna be different. But yeah, I mean, and if you want to call it fake, it is what it is. I don't care because I know I didn't climb the ladder pretty good. You feel me? Even looking the way that I look with the position that I have. You know what I'm saying? So it's not 100% just changing who you are. It ain't that. I ain't saying 100% change who you are, but certain things just
Yeah,
being
definitely.
me, being my full 100% authentic self. Nah, I can't really do it like that. I gotta be cognizant of the people that I'm around and how I go rub them. You know what I'm saying? I'd be a fool not to do that.
Gotcha. Definitely. I got see now when you put it in that sense, I feel you on that. I feel you on that to say that's true because all of us that's up here tonight, we all have to play another role that we are not when we in the comfort of our own home. So when you put it in that sense, Jay, I feel you on that. That is 100% because you cannot be a certain way in the corporate world. It's definitely going to scare the shit out of people. So
Yeah.
I agree with you on that one. I was thinking about like in another term, like when I was saying force, like like just being in a setting with like maybe like being around a couple of like we got like different sets of friends and shit. Like if we around certain kinds of people, would I change who I am like that? And that's the
Oh
way I was
yeah.
taking the question. That's why I was saying force, like we around certain kinds of people, and you like, yo, bro, you got to do this because I'm not gonna, I'm gonna look at you like, nah, bro, I'm out of here. I'm not with
Yeah.
that shit. So that's how I was taking the question. But you are 100% right. We all have to do this shit every day. None of us go into a job and be like, what? No, no, we're not doing none of that. That shit is out the door,
Yeah.
and they're gonna look at you like you're some type of crazy animal, and that shit is gonna be a wrap. So I do get
Mhm.
y'all on that. Y'all making me change my answer on this shit. The shit is true. I'm
Nah, I
sorry,
agree.
guys.
I agree with what I agree with what you
No, so
said
that's
too.
exactly where
If
I
you
was
took
coming
it,
from with it. Like when you step into certain rooms, you got to present yourself a certain way. You can't, you know what I mean? Like, I agree with Jay. Like, you're not changing your whole entire character, but you got to adjust some things a little bit. You know what I'm saying? In order to um, facilitate or orchestrate, a business deal or facilitate or orchestrate, yourself at the business or at the workplace. You can't go into a workplace or a place of professionalism acting, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like ratchet. That's just not gonna work. You know what I mean? So you gotta change your persona a little bit to fit the criteria and the job description. You know what I mean? But I also understand where you coming from too. When it comes to friends, like a friend group, you know what I'm saying? The
Yeah.
dynamics then that changes. That changes the answer. When I'm around, people like regular people, no, I don't change who I am because this is who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to appease or try to fit in. So no, I'm not going to change who I am. It's either you like me or you don't. But when it comes to the job setting or like the workforce, then yeah. Um, I definitely adjust how I talk. I definitely adjust my posture. You know what I'm saying? My verbiage, my vocabulary. I definitely walk in. You know what I'm saying? Like in a different structure when I'm at the workplace.
yeah.
Definitely. Go ahead, Chris. Whatever y'all saying, go ahead, Chris.
I said false because I mean I know that the obvious would be like, of course you got to change who you are at work, and I got an awesome vernacular, so I don't even think sometimes I have to change it a little. I just have to switch up like the yos and change some of like, hey, how you doing, sir, or so instead of saying yo. But that was the obvious, so that's why I just didn't even want to say true because that would be the obvious. So I just say false because I took it as when you go around different people, it don't matter like regular people, because work setting you got to change who you are. You can't be hood and ghetto and those type of situations. But around different people, now I'm always the same person. I'm gonna talk the same way that I talk on the podcast. I'm always gonna try to be intelligent. Sometimes I might get on people's nerves and they might not want to be around me, but I don't give a damn. I'm just gonna have some substance in the conversation, and you could either stick around or move around, and that's what it is. So that's why I said false, because first I'm gonna just always try to be me and always try to have substance in everything I do, or even the conversation. So yeah.
Yeah,
No
I
doubt.
can
No doubt.
resonate
I
with
feel
that
you on that.
because I be feeling like that
Definitely.
too. You probably get the same type of reaction that I be getting. I hear this nigga go. Here he go again. You know what I'm saying? When it's like, bro, you already know what time it is with me, bro. Like, you gonna say some nonsense around me, I'm probably gonna call it out. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Hate it to love it. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. That's why a lot of times people don't like to say nothing around me. They don't like to tell me stuff. I hear this nigga go. It is what it is. I'm the big brother that I never had. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And at
even
the end
when
of
I
the day,
see it,
damn, you gonna be like, damn, that nigga, he said it. He told me. You know what I'm saying? But it's all with love though.
even if I see it, like they don't even like when I call it out when I see it, because they be like, "Damn, you just can't." Nah, I just can't let some shit go if it's not intelligent. Why would you do that? You about to kill yourself and kill everybody else on this damn job site. Like, why would you do that? So I don't
Nah, but
understand people.
the thing is balancing it out. Like
That
because
is the thing.
at the same time you got to pick your balance.
Yeah,
Like
I don't know. Like I said,
I
I
don't
just
waste my
like when it
time.
comes to
I
like
don't,
a group of people, I
Hold on,
try
both
to
of
be
y'all
my.
talk. Hold on, both of y'all was talking. Hold on,
I'm
both of y'all
sorry.
was talking at the same time. Hold on.
Oh, cause
Go
I
ahead,
can't.
Nels. I'm sorry. Hold
you
on.
can't hear me,
Go ahead,
Nels?
Jay. Jay was talking. You can't hear Jay Nels?
Mm-mm,
Uh,
You can hear me though?
mm-hmm.
I can
Yo,
hear you
Chris
too.
fucking up the static.
I'm gonna
Chris,
come. I'm
Chris
gonna go out
fucking
and
shit
come
up.
back.
It's not me.
Go ahead, go ahead.
I'm gonna go out and come back.
You got that COVID
But
Man,
phone.
you got it.
Chris got
I
the
can hear
COVID phone.
everybody.
see,
I'm about to say
kick
I'm
her
good. I
off.
can hear
Kick
everybody.
that one. As soon as you kick that one off the stage, it always knocks me out for some reason.
Let me remove
I
that
don't
one.
even know what I was.
There we go. Let me
Now
remove
I
that one.
can hear
Are you
y'all.
good
Now I
now,
can hear
Chris?
you. Yeah, I can still hear y'all now.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all got to bring Nels back
All
in. I don't
right.
even know what I was on no more.
we sorry,
Yeah, I
man. We
gotta
They
bring
done
up
sorry.
threw
that.
my whole thing
No,
off. Nah, we good. We good.
But I was saying like the job site, like you got somebody that's on the job site and you say to them like, why would you do that? You about to kill yourself and everybody else on this bitch doing stupidity and stuff like that. So yeah, and everything.
What Tosh said, just curious, what would your friends label you?
Um, the friends that I do have, they do label me as like dependable, honest, um, authentic. Like I said, I really don't change. You know what I'm saying? Like not much has changed about me over the years. I'm still the same person that I was. I mean, of course, certain things have changed. My perspective on life has changed, but I'm still the same person that I was like when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like my loyalty. You know, what I'm saying they would say I'm loyal, trustworthy. You know what I mean? You could trust me with pretty much anything. Dog secrets. You could trust me with money. You could trust me with the man. You could trust me with your friends. You could trust me with a lot of different things. So, those things are what people or what my friends, my closest friends, would say about me. Um, to answer the question, Tosh.
Gotcha. Yeah, me straightforward. Straightforward. Some might think I'm rude. I ain't gonna front. Some people might think I'm rude because I'm straightforward. I'm getting straight to it. And overall, man, I'm a giving person. Like I'm very giving, and I'm straightforward with it. So some people might take that the wrong way. I'm sorry about it though.
Uh,
What,
I,
Jay? What kind of person? What kind of person your friends gonna label one of y'all?
I'm laughing because I don't even want to know that answer. Man. I got maybe some friends. Some label me a good person, some label me a bad person. It's just how you look at the situation. But so that's why I only got like 3 friends. So they'll label me as a good person. You know,
I think anybody.
I'm gonna leave it like that. We just, if you know, you know. We just gonna leave that. Jay, you, how your friends will label you?
Hold on, here come. Sound like Spider Man coming, so I may get interrupted. But I say,
You good?
I think what most people will label me is a rider. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like And it's not even like I feel like I know I'm the type of person I'm gonna have your back. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be 10 toes with you. If you that type of person, you know what I'm saying? If you that type of person that deserve that, like I will go to bat for you. And that's what anybody that know me will say. You feel me? Even our relationship on this panel has been brief, and I'm pretty sure that y'all would say that, you know, I stand up. I stand up for my people, and I ride. You know what I'm saying? Until until we get to a point to where I feel like I can't ride with you, then I just won't. But from the jump, that's what I'm gonna give you. Everybody know that about me. You
That's
know what I'm saying? I won't necessarily say that I wear my heart on my sleeve, but you know, aside from what people may perceive of me, I'm a very loving, very giving person. You know what I'm saying? And I will ride for you 9 times out of 10 harder than everybody else that you know. And that's facts.
my nigga.
Okay, okay,
But
okay,
Appreciate
Jay.
it. Appreciate it.
He
Appreciate it.
said he
Appreciate
yo,
stand
in
for
the
it,
words
and that's
of Shiesty, in the words of my nigga Pooh Shiesty, I don't know. It's not a such thing of a real nigga, but that boy damn sure ain't counterfeit. That's my nigga.
it. I appreciate
he
that, bro.
said
I
that.
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
My nigga. That's
Appreciate
my
that.
nigga. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. I feel him on that, and I ain't like I told y'all niggas last week. That nigga ain't lying about that
He's
shit, man.
not lying. He's not lying. He's definitely telling the truth about it. I will say that. I could vouch for you, Jay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
vouch for
Definitely, definitely.
I could definitely vouch for that. But like I said, like I think over the years, like my friend group has changed. You know, it got smaller. You
Okay.
know, I'm sorry.
My bad.
Hey, he was gone.
No, oh, it's okay. No, like I feel like my friend group has gotten smaller. Just with different circumstances in life and different lessons that I had to learn. But it came in order for me to grow. You know what I'm saying? So those are like some of the
Mhm.
changes that I'm talking about when I say I changed a little bit. But for the most part, like I said, like nah, I'm still the same person that I was when I was how I was growing up, or the same, you know what I'm saying, loyal individual that I was, when I was 7, 10, 12, 15. You know what I'm saying? I just have more standards now. I just have more boundaries. And I think that's why I lost a lot of people along the way. Like you, Ronell, like I'm very straightforward as well. I'm very blunt. So if you, my friend, and you slipping, I'm gonna tell you as a friend that you slipping because I feel like I'm not being a good friend to you if I let you slide. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that right there kind of cost me some friendships along the way, which again, what were they really friends? You know what I'm saying? That poses the question: were they really my friends? Were they really for me? Was I really for them? Even, you know what I'm saying? Because I look at it both from both angles, and so that's where my circle got a little bit smaller, but for the most part, no, this is what you see, what you get. This is what I am.
Mhm. Definitely. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris. You got something to say, homie?
Yeah, no, I said enough, but nah, it's just I'm just a good person. I'm really a good person though. I'm playing around. I'm making jokes and all that, but I'm a good-hearted person.
Yeah,
My friends, my friends know me. I'm fun. I just like to joke a lot and shit like that, and things like that.
you already know me. That's what I'm about, man. I'm doing jokes all day. All right, let me see anybody in the crowd. Yo, man, throw them checks in the crowd. Me about to have another little intermission real quick. I know after 10 o'clock, I'm going to play some shit for the ladies, but right now we got another little intermission from my new favorite artist out this motherfucker right here. So let's go, y'all, before we get into the third one. This is motherfucking Big X night, man. Check in
Hey,
with
these
us, man.
dollars they
Drop them
shine.
checks.
I'm trying. It ain't never been too hard to find me. All this ice got me changing my climate. Bought this Cardi to switch on my time, but these niggas is bitches, that's just a reminder. Stay away from the snakes and they slime. Stay away from the patients they grind me. Not teaching no lessons, I'm just being honest. 600 the block, the label the set. Roll the dice on me, place your bet. Name a nigga that's harder than me that you met. Get your body hit out in the
Notre Dame. Let's go. All right, let's go. We about to get back into it, man. I like that shit right there. I like that.
Yeah, who is that? That shit is hard.
That shit is hard.
I
That's
like
my
Bands
shit.
the Plug
I
and
told you.
Offset.
The Big X and Offset, yeah. That's Big X and Offset called Climax. That's my shit right there. That's one of my new favorite songs out right now. That nigga X be doing this thing. I ain't even going front, man. I fuck with the boy. You gotta tell. Well, hold on. What my boy said? Hold on. What he said? Right. You got Ties to the Veil. Plug. Got a song with that boy Trap Dicky. Check that out. All right. I'm gonna definitely check that out. You already know, Mel. That's my nigga. I'm gonna definitely check it out, bro. I got you on that. We're gonna get into the third one, though. We're gonna get into the third one. Y'all ready for it? The third one was True or False. I replay conversations in my head and rewrite what I should have said.
I said true on that because I do that. I do that all the time.
I definitely said true.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Which one y'all want to go?
I mean, the only time I feel like I may dwell on it is if it's something that I said that I shouldn't have said. You feel me? If I regret something that I said, that's the only time I may dwell on it. It's just like, man, why I say that? You feel me? Like, kind of let myself go right there. Other than that, I mean, like, certain conversations that we may have had on the podcast, I'll watch it back and I'll be like, damn, I could have drove that point home a little bit better right there, but ain't even pop up in my mind because I was just caught up in the moment. Yeah, that happened. But the only time that I like really dwell on it is if I said something that I know in my spirit and my heart that I shouldn't have said that. That's when that kind of happens.
For me, it's the exact opposite. For me, it's the exact opposite. It's if I didn't say something that I should have said. And like, I don't know if this happens to y'all, but it happens to me often. Like, I could be dead ass sleep and dream about something that happened. And I wake up in the middle of the damn night, like, yo, I should have said this. No, you know what? Next time I see this person, I'm going to say this, that, and the third. Or, like, don't laugh, but I practice arguments in the mirror because I need to be on point. Like, my points need to be targeted.
All the smoke. You want all the smoke.
Yeah.
God,
that's that New York. That's that New York. That's that New York-ish in there, man.
Like, my points need to be like I need to hit every target in the next round of an argument or the next debate. I would say the next debate that I have. Like, I will
Stop
practice.
using your superpower, Nils.
Stop using my super.
Stop using your superpower, man.
Yeah,
God,
that's my thing right there. That's what's wrong with me too, because I'd be like, damn, I didn't get enough. I didn't say
I ain't
this.
say enough, right?
I didn't
Like,
say enough. Did I get my point across? Shit, I gotta find something else to get this argument back up.
You can't do that, Chris, because that ain't your superpower.
You be going back home thinking of, damn, I should have said that because that would have made that sound better than me saying that. So yeah, I do same thing over in my head. Like, and then what they say, don't overthink it. You might get it wrong. You might overthink it too much or something like that. Shit,
yeah, nah, I don't leave no room. No, yeah, definitely, Tosh. We definitely, practicing what I'm gonna say when I say it. Or like I said, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night like, yo, why I didn't say that? Next time I see this person, I'm saying it and I don't care. Like, the argument's never over. It's never dead. Like, I'm saying what I have to say. The more I think about it, the more I have to say.
Toxic ass.
I don't mean to be toxic. It's just like, if I got something to say, I'm saying
yeah, you do. You sitting in the mirror rehearsing. You doing a whole damn rehearsal.
She waiting to get it on.
Look, y'all know how it was where we came from. You can't be caught slipping. You gotta be on point. You gotta know what you're saying and mean it, and it gotta come off clean. It gotta come off correct. Like yeah, definitely.
That's crazy, man. I gotta cut that shit out, man. What Mel said true, but only when I feel like I was in the wrong about a situation, or could have gave better
Nigga
advice
said
in the
good
midst of the
for
conversation about putting pause on someone. Yeah, I feel like that too. I feel yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna lie, that is true though. Like if I'm in the wrong, then I definitely got to replay it and be like, damn, I shouldn't have said it. See, I ain't doing this shit like Chris and Janelle, waiting to put myself up for the argument. I try to replay the conversation and be like, did I say some shit fucked up? All right, let me not say it like this the next time because I don't want that shit that y'all be doing. Y'all in the mirror and y'all ready to be with the comeback. And look, just like what she just said down here, like she's serious with this shit, right? She be thinking that she got dick tracked and all that to come back. Like, yo, bro, calm down. You won. I apologize.
Yeah, because
Well,
in reality, I think that's where we get caught up. That's why our egos trick us off our game. You feel me? Your
Yeah.
ego got you thinking that it's about being right. You feel me? When really, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can be right as hell, but it's foolish of me to try to prove to somebody that's never gonna see it that I'm right. I'm wasting my time. You know what I'm saying? And that's easier said than done. You feel me? That's the maturity aspect of it. But it's just like I'm wasting my breath. I'm pouring out my energy that I can be conserving to heal my body. You know what I'm saying? To do anything. I'm wasting energy. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a something that we got to be cognizant of. Trying to beat a dead horse that ain't even gonna understand the language that you speaking.
it just depends on the conversation that you're having or the type of debate or argument that you're having. Like if you're trying to get your point across and the person is receiving it, or you're trying to get your point across where you're wanting the person to receive it, then yeah, you gotta make sure that you're on point and that you hit all targets. But then again, if like you said, if it's redundant or if it doesn't,
Yeah,
it's not going anywhere, then yeah, nah, it's clipped. Like just leave it alone. But what I'm saying is that when like I said, when I'm having a discussion with somebody or like I said, like an argument, and when I say argument, like I'm not meaning like a screaming match or anything like that. Like I'm having like a general debate or like a opposing thought process against whatever somebody else is saying. Like I'm gonna make sure that my shit is on point. Like I'm gonna to have this conversation with myself in the mirror so that when I go present myself to this person, this is what I'm gonna say, and I want that shit to flow freely. Or if it's a conversation that I did have and I didn't get a chance to say something, then I'm gonna go back and say it. You know what I'm saying? And to add blah 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 blah. Now, when it comes to saying the wrong thing, if I say something in the heat of a moment, or if I say something that might come off offensive to someone, I don't have a problem with taking accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have an issue with saying, you know what, that was messed up. I was wrong. Or I didn't mean to offend you when I said that. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on again what's going on. I don't have a problem with taking accountability. But yeah, I definitely replayed conversations in my head that I had with someone, or you know what I'm saying, like I said, arguments that I've had with someone or debates that I've had with someone, and I didn't say what I wanted to say, or I didn't say something and I thought about it afterwards. I'm gonna go back and say it again, and then again I rehearse my arguments.
yeah, well,
see,
because I
see,
gotta get
and
my shit right.
you
I
lose
think
it
because
with the
that's
arguments.
because
See, now I
you
feel
No,
the
you
but
on the
person
it's
debates.
not even, to me,
I
I don't
feel
even
you,
feel
no,
like
because
if
you
you
keep
can
saying
say
arguments. I feel you on the debates,
Oh,
but when it's an argument, that's like a shouting match.
no,
You
see
feel
you,
me?
that's what I'm saying. You didn't hear what I said. It
No,
don't
I
An
heard you. You
argument
talk
don't
like the
have to be a shout
debates.
match.
The debates is different. When it's a debate, then it's like, yeah, we finna oppose each other.
An
That's
argument
already an
is the
a
same
debate.
understanding.
thing.
A debate is a form of an argument. It's the same shit though.
That's the same thing.
Yeah,
I
Now, if
no,
understand.
no, no,
you
no, no, no,
shouting and you
no. But
yelling
a
at the
debate,
other person, that's a
no,
different
but
type of argument. But an argument is a form of communication that's opposing of the other person. An argument and a debate is kind of the same thing. There's just the
no,
words.
it's a form. It's a form. But when you go into a debate, it's an understanding. If we talking like debates, like verbatim, it's an
I can't hear
understanding
you
that
now.
you're gonna have a chance to speak, and the other person is
I
gonna
can't hear
have a
you.
chance to speak. You can't hear me? Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy
Hold on.
because that's
Hold on.
fucked up.
Hold on.
Because yo, Chris, I don't know what you do with your shit, Chris. Hold on, let me
You
get this
got the
shit
COVID
right.
phone, bro. I told you.
Nah,
Chris got the COVID phone.
Jay went out when he was talking and I couldn't hear him. He
Yeah,
was
that was
talking
crazy.
and talking and you couldn't hear him. And I couldn't hear him.
Good debate, man. That was that right there
Nah,
was
but
a good
but
one. I ain't
Okay,
gonna.
go.
nah, I'm gonna just say so we on prolonged. Nels, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Now, what I was saying was just to sum it up real quick. What I was saying was like with a debate, it's like an understanding that one party is gonna have this amount of time allotted to speak, and the other party gonna have this other time allotted to speak, and they just hash it out. You feel
Right.
me?
That's a
I
form of
feel that
argument.
part. The only thing that I'm saying, if it's some type of argument, don't waste your energy, especially if the person is not going to receive what you're saying. Like you did say, if it's redundant, then yeah, what's the point of it? You said that. You feel me? It's just like the argument just sounds like a screaming match because we
Yeah,
can
because we
have
always
a
we always
difference of opinions in
uh-huh.
debate. We
Because
can
we
have difference
always
of opinions
associate
in a debate, and
arguments.
we don't have to argue at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we always associate arguments with hostility. An argument don't always
Right.
have to be hostile. Like you could have an argument with someone and it don't even turn into a screaming match. At that point, I get what you're saying. If it starts turning into that, then just dead it. Because for what? What are we
Yeah.
arguing? I get what you're saying. But when we having
Yeah.
a conversation and I disagree with what you're saying or I don't see your point, like nah, I'm gonna make sure that my points are intact so that you know what I'm saying, like you can understand what I'm saying and it could flow freely. Now, in terms of ego, like I would say that I do have an issue with wanting to be right all the time. Realistically, I'm not right all the time.
Most people do. Most people do.
Right, yeah, like that's just human nature. Like I want to be right all the time, but that stems from like, you know, like people making fun of you being wrong. You know what I'm saying? So like I always, that's where mine's comes from. Mine's comes from like knowing what I'm talking about and standing on what I'm talking about. So that people don't perceive me as being wrong. Like when I was a kid, that's what Janelle, you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? So now I do know what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna show you what I know, why I know what I'm talking about. Let me prove it, let me give you the facts. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Like that's what I mean when I say like I'll be having talks with myself in the mirror. I'm about to rehearse this shit. We're gonna write this down. I'm about to go get the statistics because you're not about to make me feel like I'm stupid. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if that's ego related or if that's kind
It's
of like
it's 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 all kind of ego driven, but I'm gonna tell you where mine came from.
uh-huh.
Mine came from I felt like it was coming from a good place, but essentially it wasn't. Looking at it in hindsight,
Mm-hmm.
mine used to come from like, okay, you have this perspective of me, and I don't want you to have this perspective of me. So I'm finna tell you, like, no, you got it wrong. And essentially, that's just me trying to be right. You feel me? Instead of just being like, okay, if that's what you think about, I don't want you to think this about me. But if that's what you think, then that's just what it is. You feel me?
But I think as we matured, we come to that realization.
Yeah,
Like I don't got no time to like prove who I am to you. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
I don't have time to prove my point because we just don't have time. Like time is of
Right.
essence, so we just really don't have time. I think that comes with like maturity.
Right.
But if I'm being honest, like I said, like if I'm having a conversation with somebody or a discussion with somebody or an argument, you know what I'm saying? Not heated, but an argument with somebody. Yeah, nah, I'm gonna make sure I have everything down so that it flows and so that I'm making sense because I want you to understand my point of view. But now, if you don't get it and you're choosing not to get it or you're choosing not to try and understand where I'm coming from, then it's like beating a dead horse. Then okay, let's just that the conversation at this point, because it has no substance. But and with like I said initially, like yeah, nah, I'm definitely going to rehearse my lines, write it down in the mirror.
Yeah. Yep. Yo, man. I'm mad that y'all cut out because right before y'all cut out, that was y'all was about to have it out, man. I was like, yeah, let's bring that shit on. I like
This
that shit
nigga
right there.
waiting for
Bring
the
that shit on,
popcorn.
man.
This nigga about to go get some popcorn. Anybody,
I was waiting for that shit. I was
that's
like,
pay per
That's
view,
here we
bro.
go.
You
we
say that for
Leos.
you say that for pay per view.
I got you. I got y'all. I got y'all. But I was ready for it. I was like, oh shit. She's like, no, it's not a debate. It's an argument. That nigga like, nah, we you using your superpowers. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah, about to get it on. This the shit we need, ladies' night. This the shit we need, y'all. This is what we need. That lady in here, she wasn't backing down for nothing.
We've been missing you. We've been missing you on the stage for real.
I missed y'all too. I
Good,
really
good,
did.
good to see that you. Good to see that you feeling back well.
Yeah, no, thank you. It was rough last week, boy, but thank you. I missed y'all too. It feels good to be back. It really does. It really does.
Mhm. All right, Chris, what's up, my nigga? You all right?
Oh, you might be
You
frozen.
can hear us, Chris? I don't know.
I
Chris
I
shit
can't
might be.
hear
No, he
her
not.
or
That nigga ain't.
Nels. I didn't go out because I didn't want to mess the thing up. I only can hear
Damn,
you.
that's crazy.
I only can hear
You
Jay.
only get Jay? That's crazy. We all can hear each
we
other,
can
and then he
hear
only
you.
can hear Jay. That shit is crazy, yo. Open,
Hey,
open to
Chris, you
debate,
can't.
but a
You can't.
heated argument.
Hey, Chris, you can't hear Ra or Nels.
Nah.
Damn.
No? Yeah.
That's crazy, and we can. I can hear
I
him
can hear
though.
him perfect.
Yeah, I can hear him perfectly fine. That's bugged. I don't know what's going on tonight, man. But what she said, open to a debate, but heated arguments ain't my style. Before I get into a screaming match, I'm either walking away or tossing a person. I'm arguing for boxing. I'm not.
I think that's what
Niggas
Jay
always want
was
to put
getting
hands
at.
on me. Yeah,
I
Jay
think that's
was
what
getting
Jay
at
was
that
getting
earlier.
at. He was like,
Getting at that earlier.
I don't want it to get
Yeah.
to that point, so I'm just gonna de-escalate it from there. Like once I feel like
Yeah,
it's getting heated, he's gonna de-escalate it. So I think that's what
Yeah.
Jay was getting at. Like
Yeah.
it's no
That's
point of
yeah.
taking it to that level.
Yeah. It
hey,
ain't
yo,
conducive.
Mel.
It ain't about to do nothing. You just gonna
Yeah.
put me on 10.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey, yo, Mel.
both parties
He
gonna
told me
be
I
on
said,
10. That ain't about to do nothing.
uh-huh. He said, Watts and Tin Man, don't let me down. Who was the real Jesse? Yo, listen. We trying to get that nigga some respect up here tonight, Mel. You know what I mean? Because I don't fuck with that nigga Jesse. So
Boulay.
Jesse was a sucker, man, but we gonna let him. We gonna go ahead and let him rest in peace, man. We gonna get at that another time, man. We ain't gonna mess with Jesse tonight, though. But
Yeah.
Jesse was a sucker, though, man.
He was Boulay. One of them puppets put in front of us to calm us down. I'll leave it at that. But rest
Mhm.
in peace.
Rest in peace to Jesse. That we're gonna leave it at that for him. Chris, man, I don't know why his shit. I don't know what the hell going on tonight with my boy John, man. But
Hey, Chris,
yeah,
try
though,
to come
man.
back in. Hey, Chris, try to come
Yeah,
back
try
in
to come
tonight
back in,
again,
Chris.
bro. We need to hear your input.
There you go. Because we all can hear each other and shit, and Chris shit ain't working right, man. What's going on with your shit, my brother?
It might be the stream
Before
because
we get
mine's
into
was going.
that,
Hey, tell them to like and subscribe, bro.
yeah, definitely, yo, everybody out there who chilling out there with us tonight, man. If you're new to the channel, man, definitely drop a like for us and definitely hit that subscribe button. We definitely appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, and whoever on Facebook too, man, throw them likes in there for us, baby, please. But yeah, we about to get into it real quick. I think before we get into that last question, I'm gonna play a little something right now, man. It's the 1 hour we in there. We're gonna play a little something right now for the ladies, real quick, man. Got something for y'all guys. For the ladies, I mean. Don't kill me, y'all. Don't kill me, please. Don't kill. Just put a little something up there for y'all ladies tonight. Let's go, y'all. Go and check
Y'all
the
can hear
crowd
me?
before we
You
get
can
into
hear
this.
me? You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, my brother. Yeah, my
Oh,
brother.
oh
Nice,
yeah.
brother. You good? All right, we
Yeah,
good to
yeah,
go
I'm
now.
good. Just the Jesse Jackson. You can't miss me with that. But the Jesse Jackson, he coined the phrase African American. He the one that started the Great Divide. His there's a lot of history on Jesse Jackson. He walked with Martin but stabbed him in the back. It's go read up on Jesse. But rest in peace his soul. I'm gonna leave him alone for this week. Next week I'll get on to but this week,
Next week, yeah, we get up.
he get a pass. But this week we should talk about Bass Reeves. If y'all don't know about Bass Reeves, Bass Reeves was a great brother who, he turned on his slave master, escaped slavery, and went on to be the first U.S. Marshal, not just black or white, and kidnap people like that. So let's just give a little hand clap for Bass Reeves, a real black man, or a real nigga, if we gonna say, but Black History Month, you know. And
What I'm talking about. I try to drop a little knowledge on these motherfuckers' heads.
mhm.
Yeah, you can hear us, Jay. You good?
Yeah, I get you.
All right, we all good to go. I got this one right for you. All right. What's a misconception about you?
Y'all want me to
One of
go?
y'all want to go? Which one of y'all want to go? Go ahead. One of y'all go. One of y'all go. What's a misconception about you?
A lot of people think that like I'm stuck up, or like how you say, like I think I'm better than everybody, until they get to know me and they really realize like I'm really down to earth. Um, a lot of I've heard that from a lot of people, especially like women. Like they think that I come off like I have an attitude problem, but I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just kind of like my facial expressions is kind of the same all the time. I do smile a lot. I do like to laugh a lot. I love to crack jokes. You know what I'm saying? I love to joke with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, don't think that of me when they first view me or they have their first impression of me. But I'm really down to earth. I'm really like, you know what I mean? Like funny. I'm very like, I'm just like easy going.
You
Like
got an
I'm,
RBF?
huh?
You got an RBF?
I do, but it's not even because like how when you just be so focused on certain things, or like sometimes like for me, I'm always thinking about things. Like I'm constantly thinking. Maybe that's my ADHD that kicks in all the time. I don't know, but I'm even when I'm walking down the street, like I'm always thinking about something. So that's where my head is at. Really, it's not. You know what I mean? And that's my face is just a focused face. It's not. I'm not looking at anybody crazy. I don't got an attitude. I don't have a problem or nothing like that. Like that's just my face because my mind is somewhere else. But a lot of people, you know, they feel like intimidated or like inferior, and I'm like, nah, I don't even look at you as inferior. I actually look at you as, like equal, or like I'm actually a really nice person. Like I'm actually, a girl's girl, like we spoke about last episode. And it's never like trying to come from a different angle with shade or anything like that. Like I really genuinely like enjoy, meeting other women and making new friendships with other women and stuff like that. And like I said, a lot of people don't know that like I am funny, and then I am like I do crack mad jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like I could sit and laugh with everybody. Um, so I think that's one of the misconceptions. There's several, but I think that's the first few that people think.
It's a funny. My funny misconception is for some reason, like I said was saying earlier, because of my vernacular and shit. Some people always think I'm square until they get to know me, and they be like, "Bro, I didn't know you smoking all this other shit. I thought you was just some square who didn't do anything, didn't drink or anything. And I'll be like, nah, why you? He said, because the way you talk, but then you was slanging all the time. I said, yeah, I guess y'all just not here listen or used to anybody just speaking clearly or using their words correctly or something. Like I was talking to one dude and I was using like the North Pole and the South Pole, and he said, and I was like, yeah, you know the poles. He was like, I never heard to nobody refer to them on Earth like that. I thought that was just a Christmas thing. I said, for real? And I'm like, for real? I'm like, maybe I'm walking on Mars or some shit like that. But I'm like, he said that. I said, maybe I don't know, but I just the way I talk, maybe I refer things my vernacular. But it's like you're not, I'm not a square. I'm just a nigga that just like to talk correctly sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah,
No doubt.
I can relate to both of those. I can relate to what both of y'all saying in terms of what Chris saying. I wouldn't say a square, but like people when we get into in depth conversation, they'll just be like, I can just see the way they look. They're like, damn, like I ain't expect this coming from you. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Type stuff, and it's like, I mean, well, yeah, I like to read. I like to read books. I like to study and research, and I know that throw people off same way Chris was just getting at. And in terms of what Nils was saying, I would say that's my biggest one. Is kind of like her biggest one. The misconception about me is just like, like I just spoke on before, that people just reading me the wrong way to where I'm just like a mean nigga, when it's like I'm not, bro. Like I'm not like that at all, because I know, and I done said many times, like I be in my head a lot too. I'm always in my head, so I just be thinking, and so they'll see the expression on my face, and they be like, "Bro, why you look so mean?" I'm like, I'm just thinking, bro. Ain't nothing going on. I'm just, maybe my face is reacting to what's going on in my mind, and that expression is presenting itself. So you may be thinking that I'm thinking something else, but nah, bro. I'm just in my head, and a lot of people will take that the wrong way. But the way that I always like to, and then on top of that, before I get into what I was about to say, on top of that, I'm a very kind of standoffish type person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not very social. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You know what I'm saying? We have group events at work all the time. I don't attend them. It's too many people. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't really like to be in those type of environments. That's just me personally. But they ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? But the way I just like to always give the analogy of is like, me and Nils, we both Leos, right? When you think about the lion, the head of the pack, 9 times out of 10, he standoffish by himself. You know what I'm saying? He by himself. But when some type of intruder comes, some invader comes, he gonna show up. He gonna protect the pack. He gonna do what he do. Then he gonna be back by himself. That don't mean he don't love the people. He already showing his love for the pack by doing what he doing, laying his life down. That don't necessarily mean that I want to be social all the time. You feel me? I gotta download some
Mm-hmm.
things. And another thing, another point that I add to that, a lot of these cats, a lot of these especially podcasters that you may see with a demeanor or disposition like myself. I mean, or to anybody of that, for saying that, it takes a lot of downloading to get this information out. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of research, a lot of time digesting information. You feel me? So that's a lot of quiet time. That's a lot of quiet time trying to digest the message, digest the information, to present it forth to the people. You know what I'm saying? For me, it takes a lot out of me just doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not my natural thing that I like to do. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of time people may just take it wrong just based upon my disposition, my demeanor, and all of that, thinking I don't like them. But it ain't like that at all. I love the people. I just like to be to myself a lot. That's it. It ain't a problem with the people. It's just a problem with me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a problem either. It's just more of like, sometimes we gotta reset. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know for me, even though I am a personable person and I am a people person, I do get overstimulated. You know what I'm saying? So like there are times where I have to sit to myself just to like regroup, you know what I'm saying? And like reset and just take a moment, you know what I mean? Like to recharge. So I think that's what you're getting at. Like it's just more of like a recharge. It doesn't mean that you have an issue or you know what I'm saying, but you kind of like ingest a lot of energies and it does drain you, you know, so you do have to take a moment to like recharge and reset and then come back to the forefront.
Yeah,
So I know that's my experience too. Like some people think I'm acting funny when I do that. And I'm like, nah, I'm not acting funny at all. It's I just need a second. You know what I'm saying? Like this was a lot. You know what I mean? Like being around y'all all day, 12 hours a night or whatever, it's a lot. So I need a moment to reset and to just recharge. It has nothing to do with you at all. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, just people get that misconception too, like that I'm funny acting. And I'm like, nah, I'm not funny acting. I just need a moment
yeah.
to
Homie had called me and
decompress.
be like, "Bro, where you been? You been high and you done disappeared? You done got rich or something like that?" Nah, I'm just chilling. I'm introverted. I'm in my mode. I'm good, but you know, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Yeah, no, I'm
Nothing
not
wrong with that.
introverted at all, but I could say that I do need moments to recharge and reset.
Hmm. Hell yeah. Who else got? Who? Anybody in the crowd? What's a misconception about you guys? Anybody out there who watching tonight? Anybody in the crowd? What's a misconception about you guys? Who that? Who that shit is a? Who got their thing up? Y'all one of y'all got your thing up?
There's
I hear
somebody
that
else
shit.
in
Like
there.
that. You heard that shit?
All right, try talking again.
Nah, I'm good. You hear me? I'm good.
I can hear y'all.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Um, all right, I can hear y'all. A misconception about me is I always have the answers. You
Mm.
lying? Yes, you do. You always got the answers. She lying. Don't let her lie to y'all. She always got the answers.
Hey, I
Come
can
up with
agree with that one 1,000%.
some shit going on all the time. I'm telling you, she definitely got a plan for everything. So she lying about that. I ain't
Hey,
trying
man.
Yeah,
Look, you say y'all
to
exhausting me.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
People sometimes think I'm a thug, but bro, I'm an I feel you on that, Cheese. I feel you on that. That's a misconception about a lot. No, no, yo, I know what you mean, Cheese. But I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's a misconception. Like, I'm not gonna front. When I be having, like, when I be doing my hair like this, and I got this hairstyle, and I be having on one of them little skateboarder shirts, or I got on the Epic Games hoodie, I get stopped by all kinds of people. They're like, "Bro, what you know about?" I'm like, "Bro, I just like the hoodie, man. I don't know nothing about that. These dudes think I'm into all types of MMA and all skateboarding. I don't know nothing about that. I'm just liking the clothes, man. That's it about me, man." What
Yeah.
she said. Hold on. Funny as hell. He said, a misconception about myself is I'm a very people person. Damn, that so you not a people's person? Damn, that's crazy. Hold on a
At
minute.
least
So
she
you
was
don't like people,
honest.
man?
At least
Honest
she
is
was
a
I,
motherfucker
I,
though. She
I,
don't
I,
like them. But I
I feel
know she
that.
don't
No, I feel that. I feel that too because people will think that way about me too if you see me like out and about,
he
just like
said I
you know.
really low
I'm
key
very
don't
cordial.
like people.
like.
Too, if you see me
Hold on, hold
like
on.
out and
I
about,
hear. I
just
seen
like
her. Go ahead.
nah. Nah, I was saying people will get that
Go
misconception
ahead.
about me because I'm very cordial. Like I can be interactive. I'm like charismatic. I know how to interact with people. That don't mean that I want to be there for a long time. Like I'll give you a couple minutes, but that'll be it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like I'm gonna say I don't like people. I love people. I just leave it like that. I don't like people. I love people.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, I love people. I have a
I
passion
love
for
people.
people. I just, another misconception too. Like you brought up a good point, Jay. A lot of people think that um, like a lot of people sometimes they take your kindness for weakness. You know what I'm saying? Until you have to like show them, yeah, nah, you can't pull a fast one on me. type shit, and then then it becomes a whole big the rebuttal. You know what I'm saying? But that's another misconception, is like a lot of people think that I don't catch everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm very observant, very, very much so. If it, trust me, sometimes I may not say it, but I caught it, and if I saw it, So, but I do love people though. I love people. I can't say that. I can't sit here and say I'm not a people person or anything like that. I am a people person. I love people. I just sometimes I need a break.
I just don't like them. I love them.
No doubt.
Some people, some I can
I
understand.
feel y'all on
Some
that.
people, some people's character, what I'm saying. You just don't mesh with their personality. You don't mesh with their character. So I get it. Um,
On in the night. Let me see. I'm not a people person either. I dislike small talk. She right about that shit. Yep, I could vouch for that one. But
mm,
she said, no, I can't stand people. Like y'all can't be like that. Like Jay said, man, it's people who y'all can stand. You like, and you gotta just like you love your like you gotta love the people, man. You gotta love your people. And if I don't got no love for you, then yeah, I don't like your ass. I ain't messing with you.
yeah.
I can't stand people, yo. That's crazy. Hold on, he said one misconception about me is that my calm demeanor in high pressure situations mean I am not assertive. In reality, my ability to remain composed allows me to think clearly and make strategy decisions swiftly.
Okay.
I don't know. That nigga Mel, yeah, you changed over the years, Mel. That nigga Mel, yo. I ain't gonna front. Nah. I ain't gonna lie though. Mel have been like that since we was young and shit.
I was about to say
He
he
was
was
he was one of
always
the bigger
very.
guys, and Mel was always one of the big guys on the block, and that nigga always like to play jokes and
The
smooth shit
teddy
over.
bear.
I ain't gonna lie. Mel always did shit.
But
Yeah,
being
yeah.
but being
He was a
calm,
cool ass nigga.
being calm and strategic is a characteristics of the leader. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
no, he
saying?
was very much like the teddy bear type. But if he needed to
Mm-hmm.
be assertive, he can be assertive too. I remember that as well. Like he wasn't gonna let you, you know what I'm saying, walk all over him. He was gonna put you in your place when he needed to. But from what I remember, Shamel was like definitely a sweetheart. You know what I mean? Like he was very calm.
Yeah.
I think Priscilla said.
Big motherfucker on the block. Right? Big dude though, man. That nigga was like about 6'4". This nigga was 6'4", like at 14. Man. That nigga was a big motherfucker, man. that had to be a cool. Had to be a big cool ass nigga. Word. What Mel said. Hold on, Mel. I got you. That nigga still.
Oh,
He said
yeah.
they just. Why don't even smooth. Damn, man. Yeah, damn, I'm sorry to hear that shit, man. Yeah, that shit is crazy right there, man. I did see you say something about that the other day, man. I'm sorry to hear about that too, homie. You definitely got to keep your head up, though, man, about that situation, brother, and think smart about it.
Yeah, ain't got no
Mm.
choice.
Yeah,
No
as
choice.
always, my condolences. Priscilla says something. No, I didn't catch it.
No, Priscilla said they think. Hold on, let me see. I seen what she said. I had it up there from what she said. Well, coming back down. I had it right. Said she think, oh, have a go right here. Priscilla said she said people she said people think shit sweet, but not all the time.
Yeah.
Hey yo, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, people. I don't know.
I think that goes for
That's
everybody.
why, like you said, you just yeah, you gotta just love the people, man. You love them, and when you get on that bullshit, man, get away from me.
Yeah, I mean, I think that goes for everybody. Like I said, people assume sometimes they assume like they could put like I said, pull a wool over my eyes or pull a fast one, and it's like nah. As soon as I catch it, like I said, I'm gonna either speak on it, and if I don't speak on it, don't think I didn't see it. But yeah, some people are iffy. Some people you do gotta just kind of leave alone. You know what I'm saying? But for the majority, or the most part,
Yes.
I'm a people person. Like I love people. I'm not stuck up. I'm not antisocial. I love to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Um, like I said, I like to crack jokes. I'm not serious all the time. Um, I'm like I said, like I highly involved. Like like
Uh-uh.
I'm not like this person that's just like lackadaisical or like I like I said, like I don't have just I'm not a I don't want to say the B word, but like I'm not a bitch. Just in my face, my facial expression. Like I just
Nah,
sometimes
yeah.
I'm just thinking about other things. I'm not
Based,
even
based,
here.
based on that
Huh?
comment that Priscilla said, it's like you had touched on. Sometimes people take your kindness for
For
weakness.
weakness,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Like then when
But
you put them in their place, then they like, oh shit, like it's
yeah,
like nah, don't try that, don't try that, because then I'm gonna become something that you wasn't expecting. But
yeah.
like I
From
said,
my
for the most part,
experience,
I'm level
But
headed.
from my experience,
go ahead, Jay.
from my experience, watch the people who quiet. You know, you know how they saw, you know how they
Mm-hmm.
talking about all bark and no bite. Be careful with them dogs that don't be barking. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So when you end up in a situation that you don't want to be in,
You're damn right.
because people who typically about that life, they not finna broadcast it. It's just gonna happen, you know.
Damn right.
So I say just
Yep.
be careful who you dealing with, man, because sometimes sometimes people really be trying to just let you make it and protect themselves as well. But
Exactly.
yeah,
I definitely agree with that, especially too. Like that goes back to what we were saying. Like you know, um, you don't know what a person is going through or what they're thinking about, so it's always just important to what I'm saying, like be kind, you know what I'm saying, or like don't be overly rude, or just don't be that asshole, because that might just be your last time breathing, because you don't know what's going on in that
yeah,
person's head or what that person is capable of. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of ties into what you said a little bit. Like
yeah,
it be the ones that you least expected. You better leave them alone.
yeah. I know we be having them
Yes.
jokes about we be having them jokes about the standoffish white boy at the job with his shirt tucked in his pants, like he gonna blow this whole thing up. That shit be
Gotta
real.
watch him.
Better let him make it. You
Oh, shit.
give
Leave
him a
him
pass
alone.
That's
for he go ham.
you better give homie that back. That's why
Okay, just
that's
leave
why
him.
I'm not gonna
Watch him and leave him alone.
I treat everybody with love, man. Listen, because when the day he explode, your homie, remember, me and you was in the break room. I offered you
Yeah,
food
we
and
was
everything,
cool.
bro. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
These
Me and you
niggas
cool,
start
homie.
reminiscing about the good times. Talking about the good days.
Word of mother, yo, I ain't playing with that shit. Quiet people will know things about everyone in the room, but no one will know much, if anybody, anything about them. The more you talk, the more you reveal. That is true,
That's
cheese. That's
true.
true.
That's very
That is
true.
true. That's
That's
very
very.
true.
I'm very selective
That's
on.
why you can't talk to everybody, bro. You can't be doing that. You can't share all the information with everybody. You gotta observe who you're around first in that room to be seeing. You gotta take a look around the room, check everybody out, and then you should know who you can say certain things in front of certain people and things like that. You can't reveal all information to everybody because somebody, like you said, it shows throughout history what happens when you try to pass information down to certain people. You see what happened throughout history already, so you can't reveal everything standing in these rooms with certain people.
No, I definitely agree. I'm very selective with what I share. You know what I'm saying? I don't share everything.
I salute to you, Watson. Watson, I appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely. And my bad. Yeah, my bad. Taking down my mistake. Yeah, yo, Mel, definitely appreciate that, Mel. Definitely, brother. And I definitely appreciate you for checking in with us every week, man. Definitely, my brother. Who shit done messed up again? Hey, yo, man. Hold on, let me
I'm
pull that
about to
one
change
apart.
my
Y'all can
name
hear
back
me,
to Jay. This nigga calling me
Yeah.
Tin Man.
They call you Tim Man.
right?
Gotta change that to Jay.
Heartless.
That's my name.
I'm
Oh, yo,
Tin
you
Man
missed
on
it earlier,
everything.
Jay. Hey, yo, when you said that shit earlier, yo, Taj said, yo, that nigga Tin Man took it to the whole wizard on them. Yo, that shit
Hell yeah. I think I ain't got no damn heart.
you
I'm,
wasn't playing
I'm more
about that
love.
shit. That nigga
I'm
took
more
it to the
loving than you, bro.
Wiz on. Nah, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. They know me. I'm brother. Listen,
You right.
I'm the
You
original
right.
brother. I'm the original brother love.
You right. You right.
Original brother love, man.
You buddy love.
I ain't messing. I ain't messing with this nigga Jay. See, Jay
Yeah,
always
out of
talking
control.
bullshit, man.
Out of
Hey, yo,
control.
ladies, y'all ain't got no more questions for the fellas out here tonight. Where y'all at, man? Where the ladies at, man? Let me see what questions y'all got for the fellas out here tonight. My man, Chris, where your ass at, man? Because Chris, I don't know what you was doing with your phone. Your shit sent the shockwave through our thing tonight, man.
Mm-hmm. Just throw one more true or false out there
Word.
if you got another.
Yeah, I got another one. I was just about to ask y'all too. True or false? Is love kind?
Is love kind?
Yeah, like
False.
is love kind? Like what you forget about the
It's
true or false.
nuance, man.
What y'all think about that? Is love,
It's nuance,
huh?
bro.
Why you
Um,
Because
no,
because
no, no. We not thinking about it in like in that. No, see, we could put it in a different context. Jay. It don't got to be like a relationship kind of love. It could be like a
broad
parent
now
a
I'm thinking
parent
of my
love, a
child when
sibling love. Love.
I was just thinking of my child,
Okay,
and I wasn't even thinking in a relationship.
all
But
right,
that's
got
still a relationship too. You know what I'm saying? But like we got a relationship. You feel me? Me and you got a relationship, right? Me and
it.
Nels got a relationship. Like it's our relationships. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's different aspects to it. You know what I'm saying? Like love is for me to be able to love you up and also for me to give you constructive criticism. It don't always have to feel nice. You feel me? If I don't correct you, then
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing you a disservice. You know what I'm saying? That's like a lot of these rich cats with a lot of
Yes.
yes men around them. You don't love that dude. You just, you know what I'm saying, looking for a handout and you don't want to rub him the wrong way because, maybe he may not pay for that flight for you or get you that Rolex that you've been looking for. So you don't want to tell him something, you know what I'm saying, that's in his best interest that he may not like. But that's still a form of love. Like if I don't care, then I ain't gonna say
Mm-hmm.
something. If I genuinely care, then I'm gonna say something to you. That's me showing love. You feel me?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
love, I think true love actually comes. It's gonna be fucked up the way I say this. I think true love actually not a relationship, but true love actually comes from tough love because you could be kind. Love can't be kind because you could be kind and be kind, and the motherfucker don't get your point until you give them tough love. Like when they say, "Oh, people only respect violence." Sometimes kids only respect violence. You could tell a kid in a nice way, "Hey, I'm telling you this to do this way, so." It won't lead to this way because if it leads to this way, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I ain't trying to fuck you up. So I'm trying to give you this kind love before I give you this tough love, because tough love is different. So that's like, and even with your friends and all that, like sometimes your friends, like I had a young boy tell me, because I'm not calling them YNs no more. I'm calling them young men or young boys. I had a young boy tell me I had to beat up my friend because he kept dropping ashes and shit in my car, and at first I was like, that's dumb to beat somebody up over, but I had to think about this generation. Maybe he told him too many times, and he got to the point where, hey, maybe a ass whooping is the only thing to understand to stop dropping ashes in my car because I told you too many ways the nice way. So yeah, I think the harsh way. You know, just look at God. God loved his only begotten son so much that he sacrificed him for the world to forgive for everybody else's sins. So, you know, love could be kind, but that true love is tough, you know. Nah, I mean, that's just my
Hey, and
aspect of
I
it.
ain't gonna go too long, but just to piggyback off that last point that you just said, it's another scripture that say, I chasten the ones that I love. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? So if that's what you follow, that's God's love.
Mm-hmm.
Chastisement.
Yeah. You know, so that's what I always come
Damn,
to that
that's
conclusion that tough love is the best love.
mm-hmm. I'm about
Mhm.
to say, and like that's what we was talking about last night. Like just like Tosh said, like love is not always kind, but love should be genuine. You should always want to do it from a genuine standpoint. That's why that's how I feel about love. It should just come from a genuine. No matter how you gonna insert the love, it should be genuine.
Yeah, I agree. I agree there. As far as the insertion of love and it being genuine. In terms of love being kind, I see you guys' point of view too. In terms of like the chastising part, tough love. Um, I guess it depends on the person and who's receiving it. Because it can be damaging. You laughing, but it's true. That tough love can be damaging. Like you know what I'm saying, cause trauma. So I wouldn't say like that's the best way to
Mhm.
to um to to display love. Should love be kind? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? It's received a little bit better when it's kind. Um, but I guess I could see your point of view as well. I just
No,
interpret.
I'm not saying show tough love all the time. What I'm saying is that love is kind, but sometimes the best way to get love across to certain individuals is that tough love. Like that could be the
Mhm.
best love for certain people. Like, you know, some of these kids or some of these successful men probably wouldn't be here today if they didn't have somebody that gave them that tough
Like
love and
discipline.
yeah, that discipline and shit like that. So you know, at a certain that just comes from the not trying to get to the single mothers, but that just comes from the single mothers trying to raise a man. You could raise him probably to be a great, but when it comes to putting some discipline on his ass, and you know, that's where sometimes it gets astray and on the outside shooting up the block or becoming a YN instead of a YM, you know. But
Yeah, I mean,
but
I like I said, when it comes to my son, because I am a single mother. When it comes to my son, um, I mean, there are times where I have to speak sternly. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm learning to work on like, my delivery with my kids because I don't want to cause any type of trauma or any type of like childhood wounds. So, I'm
But
working
you
on.
see what you said right there. See, that's the difference between a man's tough love and a woman's love. Because a man's tough love, when we give it, we're actually explaining the outcome in a scenario or something. Like when y'all hear us getting on our kids or something, like baby mom might say, "Why you get talking to that boy like that?" Till she actually listen to what I'm saying. It's coming off harsh, but she's like, "Damn, that did make a lot of sense." Yeah, because it's just the way that we gonna deliver it, but we're delivering it just from experience. Like it's shit is not gonna be all sweet sometimes
Well,
when you're
see,
giving it.
see, see. Here's the thing, though. Like my father, he was very disciplined. He was very militant. My father didn't have to raise his voice to get his point across. You see what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I come from a different
I'm
like.
saying not even raising your voice, like, because I don't raise my voice. I guess I'm saying, oh,
Hold on now. Yeah, hold on. Let her finish, and then you go ahead, Chris. Let her
my
finish.
bad,
Go ahead,
my
Janelle.
bad. Sorry.
Well, what I was
Good.
trying to say was
Go
like, I think the delivery matters. You know what I'm saying? That in a nutshell, what I'm saying is I think love should be kind. I think if you're trying to get your point across or you're trying to explain something to like let's said child, there's a way that you can chastise them or direct them without being harsh or hurtful, because I know, like I said, like the dynamics in my household was a little different. I grew up with both my mother and my father. My father was a disciplinary, but he didn't have to raise his voice. My mother, though, she was a little bit different. She was raised a little differently, and it came off abusive. You know what I'm saying? So I do have like childhood trauma a little bit, and I don't want to since we talk about children, I don't want that my kids to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I want my kids to have that safe space with me and to be able to trust me. Now, are there times where I have to, put my foot down? Yeah, absolutely. There are times where I have to say, you know what, no, don't do this because this will happen. Are there times where I have to raise my voice because they are not listening? Yes. But um I don't think that I'm mean to them. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not mean to them. I'm very kind to them. And I make sure that they know that that I love them and I show that I love them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what
The
where I'm
the
coming
thing
from with
the
it.
thing with kids are tricky because I mean
Yeah. They're gonna
you
try
can
you.
have twins. You can have twins and their personalities be totally different.
I'm a
You know
Mm.
what I'm
twin.
saying?
And
So
I'm the total
it's
opposite of my brother.
yeah, like every kid is gonna respond to certain stimuli different. You know what I'm saying? Me, I know
Mhm.
that I like with my son, like I don't have to yell at him or raise my voice or whatever. But whenever he like crossed the line or if he like hitting people and all that other type stuff, and if that continues, then okay, you about to get this spanking. You know what I'm saying? But it's never gonna be in a manner to where I'm upset when I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna chastise my son while I'm upset.
Right.
That's not a good practice. But it's all coming from a place of love because like I said, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't care. It'd just
Right.
be like, oh, okay, whatever, just do whatever the hell you want to do. Now I feel like it's all coming from a place of love. We may not deliver it in a manner that can be digested well all the time, but I think it's coming from the right place. But that don't necessarily mean that whoever is receiving it is going to receive it in the manner that you're trying to give
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yes.
I guess that's what
Go
I
ahead,
was trying
Miss.
to say, Janelle. But you explained it when I was what I was saying. When we do it, we're not like yelling. When we discipline, just like your father, that's the same thing I do with my kids. I'm not gonna yell at them. I'm gonna give them the discipline, and they gonna understand it. Now with they just they just gonna get BTA belt to ass. Playing. That's that. So
it. You gotta
that's that's the difference. It's just so, but yeah. So yeah, yeah, tough
with
love.
any
Yeah.
form of discipline, you got to be careful into doing it in excess because they'll get immune to whatever. Like if you
Mhm.
yelling all the time, they'll get immune to it. If you
Yeah.
whooping their ass all the time,
Mm-hmm.
they'll get immune to it. If you grounding them all the time, they'll get immune to it.
Mhm.
So you just gotta understand your child and understand what they're gonna respond to, and don't use that all the time. Sometimes it's just a good talking. Okay, why did you do this? What was going on through your mind to where you did this? You know what I'm saying? And then
Yeah.
you can understand their perspective versus just always going towards, you know what I'm saying, putting your hands on them or grounding them or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes they
what
don't
I'm
even
glad.
take all of that. You're gonna make them immune to the effects.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's why I'm glad Travis is like so intelligent. It's like talking to an 18-year-old or something. And when he do something in school, I can ask him why he did it. He know why he did it, and he'll give you the reason behind he did it, and you just be looking at him like. Oh, all right. I was mad, but now I'm not mad at you. But let me tell you why you shouldn't do it this way. And
Yeah.
because Travis got a point of like telling the teachers what like he used to have that that I'm telling the teachers what he learned because he'll come back home and me and his mother, not to brag on her, but she like an astrophysicist and shit and all this crazy science and shit. And then I'm just got my intelligence, so he'll go back and tell the teacher something that he didn't discuss with us, and the teacher will be calling saying Travis telling me I was wrong about something, and and so yeah, I totally understand that aspect. And I'm glad that Travis, he 10, but he got the mind of like a 18-year-old, 20-year-old kid where you could see why he did it and he explain the reason behind it and then be like, Dad, but and you'd be like, yeah, that did kind of make sense. So yeah.
Yeah, that tough love is not cruelty. Sometimes tough love can be letting people learn on their own. Like when you say the oven door is hot, but you let them touch it and see it. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
that's what you got to do. I agree with that.
I agree.
Let me see what else.
I agree.
Okay. Yes. Yo, yeah, y'all see me in the comments out there. I'm still in the comments too. Throw them checks in that motherfucker. But, yeah, man, I'm up here and I'm in the comments. I'm checking things out. Y'all see us out there. Y'all see me on the screen. Y'all hear us out there. Do what the screen says right now. Appreciate you guys out there. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button.
Yeah,
So,
but like I said, like I think love, it should be some form of kindness. I mean, of course we understand tough love exists, um, but it shouldn't. I never want to misconstrue the two, like with love and then like love and hate, or like like and dislike. Like I never, when it comes to kids, like like I said, I don't want my children to think that I don't love them because
yeah.
I delivered something wrong. Like I said, with my son, the 10-year-old, I don't have to raise my voice at him, not too much. I just have to get serious with him. He knows I'm serious, and then he automatically, like, he's the type of person, like, he doesn't like confrontation really, so he'll cry. So I have to reword some of, what I'm saying, like my expressions, or like what I'm trying to convey to him, so that he don't cry, because I don't want him to feel like, what I'm saying, he can't be safe around me, or that he's suffering from a traumatic experience, so I hurt his feelings. Like, I don't want him to feel like that. Like, so I just reword what I'm saying, and then I break it down to him, like, nah, you can't be doing that. Now, there was a time where I got mad at him because he broke my computer screen, and I was like, nah, see, this is like the second computer screen, like, you doing too much, you know what I'm saying? And like, he felt really bad after that, and I was like, don't, just don't ask me for my shit no more, and he felt real bad, and he started crying. I was like, you don't gotta cry, but you just got to be careful with my shit. Like, you got to take care of my stuff. If I let you hold it, that's because I'm, trusting you with it. So you got to take care of it. He did not like that I was upset with him. So he went to his older sister. She rectified whatever. He came, he apologized. I was like, it's all right. I'll get another computer. But still, like, certain things like that. Like, I just don't want my kids to ever feel like they can't, like, I don't love them enough to where they can't come to me, or they don't feel safe, you know?
Mm,
I feel that, but
got you. With
understand
cheese. Yeah, yeah.
understand that they gonna love you regardless. Kids are very resilient. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then a lot of things they ain't gonna even understand until they get older. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, obviously, and then you mama bear, so that's a different type of love. You know what I'm saying? So you mama bear, you want them all. Sometimes they may not feel like they love you, but a lot of
Yeah,
times whenever they get
but
older,
you
then
don't think
they'll
that's scary
understand
though?
more. They huh?
I said, you don't think that's scary though? Like, to think that your
Well,
kid could grow to resent you and not love you anymore?
I no, no, I don't no, I don't feel that way because I feel like a lot of things they will never be able to understand because they're children right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take life in order for them to really digest and understand, like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, mama was doing the best with the card that she was dealt. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Damn, daddy was doing the best that he can with the circumstances that he had around him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna figure that out once they get older.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times, like my mom used to tell me, she used to be like, you keep on doing that, you go ahead, you get locked up, I'm gonna leave you in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah,
And it's like,
hell
well,
yeah.
damn, mom. But now I look at it and it's like, yep, good job for leaving my ass in there because that was gonna be the way for me to learn.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I would have kept doing exactly what the hell I was doing because I knew that you was gonna keep rescuing me. And
Yeah.
then I look at my peers that I grew up with in a situation and the circumstances that they dealing with, and they didn't have that tough love, and they didn't have the father to instill whatever into them. And I see the difference. So sometime you gotta and even with my wife, I didn't have to tell her at times like when I get on him now, you gotta sit there and let him feel it. Yeah, I know you want to love him up right now and give him a hug because he crying now. He need to feel this right now. You can hug him later, but right now, no. Let him feel this, and you can get with him later. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
and and and, and that's good because you need that. You need both.
The balance, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
I'm I don't know. Like I just said I try to, you know, like I said, I come at it from two, like even though I can't be a man, obviously,
Right, right.
but I just take what my father instilled in me and I instill it in them. You know what I'm saying? I take pieces of, my maternal instincts and I instill it in them, and I try
Gotta
to, that
get you a
balance. So
man. Gotta
Yeah,
get you,
for sure.
gotta get you a man.
With Cheese. Cheese said he got a question for the parents. Do you
mm,
think your kids are smarter or at the same level as you when you were their age?
they way
Hell
smarter.
yeah. Yeah.
They way
Yeah.
smart. My all my children is way smarter than I was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially my 17-year-old. Like the way she articulates her words, I don't know if it's because they grew up here in Texas and we grew up in New York, or I don't know if it was the educational system. I don't know what it was, but they articulate their words and are so much more intelligent than I was, I would say, at their age,
Yeah.
especially zero.
Like I said, if you hear my vernacular, like if you hear my son Travis and stuff, yeah, they Barbie. Yeah, it's like in
Way, way, way
way like advanced. Like
in advance. Yeah.
he was doing math and stuff at
Yo,
like
Chris,
4 or 5. My
my
daughter
bad.
doing
I didn't mean to cut you off, Chris. Yo, Chris, you see who up there, right? Look at that
yeah,
nigga Black. That nigga Black.
yeah.
That's
That's what I
Black.
was about to say. That's Black. What's good, Black? Nigga, you ain't been on the
That
you
nigga
ain't been
Black.
on the show since episode 5, man. You playing
That
around,
nigga
brother.
been missing. Man, you Black. Man, you
Yeah.
all right, brother?
You all right? How you
Mm,
been, man?
definitely.
I
But
be,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nels.
but
I know
yeah,
I
that's what
wasn't
I was just.
talking. You was.
Yeah, I was just saying. Yeah, my son is. Yeah, and my daughter, they way smarter than I was at them ages. Like she's doing math. I sent you the video, Nelly, of her doing math and shit like that and stuff.
Hello,
Like,
mama.
yeah, she know
Hell,
that 2 start with T and 3 and like just stuff that I don't know. I don't remember. I gotta ask my mom. I know I'm pretty intelligent, so I know they 10 times smarter than me, so they got a way better chance at Harvard or something than I
Like
do.
my son blowing me out the water. My
yo.
son,
Oh,
my
man.
son blowing
Every
me
day.
out the water, bro. Like he just made
Every day,
four.
bro.
He write his alphabet in Greek and
Mm.
Russian and Spanish and
Mm,
English and Coptic,
I ain't doing none of that.
and
mm,
he been doing
Listen,
that for a while now. He was doing
mm,
his sign
he,
language before he was 2 years old.
mm.
He blowing me out
yeah,
the water, bro.
Hell
and I'm
yeah.
not gonna lie, yo, Jay. Like I said, I hear Little Man every day. I hear him every day.
Bro,
So everything Jay's saying is no joke, bro. I hear Little Man every day, and they're working on something new.
yeah, bro. So proud of him.
That's good.
That's what's up, man.
So proud.
Give it up for my little. That's my man JoJo. Give it up for my boy
Yeah,
JoJo.
bro. Yeah, bro.
Yo, that's right. Give it up for Low Mama. We got Chris. We got Nino. Give it up for my fans. Give it up for the kids. You give it up for them. Give it up for
My
all
bad,
the fans on the
my
show.
bad, y'all. My bad. I was reading the
Hey,
count.
Chris,
Yeah,
can you
JoJo,
All
man. Tell
on
him
the
you
show.
got to
We
link
definitely gonna give.
JoJo with Travis, man. Travis, them two. That Travis very intelligent, man. Like he gonna go somewhere, man. And I'm gonna make sure he goes somewhere. But
I you feel comfortable with dropping that link? Is there a way that you can drop that link you sent us?
I don't even know how I could drop that. Let me see if I could drop that in the
Yeah,
chat.
you could drop the link. You could definitely drop the link. See if you could drop it in the chat, Chris.
Yeah, I'm about to see if I could
But
drop it
hell
in the
yeah,
chat very quick.
yeah, but yeah, I'm about to yeah, yeah, I know how we do. We usually do a prayer and things, and every night we usually close out the show. We do a little prayer and shit every night. Well, every Wednesday and Saturdays we hit it with a little prayer. But I just want to do something a little different tonight since I got all of y'all up here. I wanted to do it last week, but I didn't have all of y'all up here.
Yeah,
But
that's the link right
instead of us
there.
doing, yeah, got you,
You
got
could
you. Yeah, y'all see
you
that
could
link,
click
man?
it.
Hit that link in the crowd.
Speak on it.
Definitely,
Speak
man.
on it,
Like if
Chris.
even if you want to drop one quote, even if you want to go ahead, Chris, speak on it. Before I do that.
Oh, right there, that link you could go and vote for Travis. That's even if you could do a free vote, you could vote every day. We're just trying to get him to get his picture in the museum, so he could
Oh,
be the number one kid, and he win $20,000 for for probably tuition. I don't think they're gonna give him 20,000 cash, but yeah, you could do a free vote every day or
Oh,
be generous. You could pay some votes and all that. Like my big man Jay up there. Big money, big baller, big spender. He donated. He
Speaking
donated
into
20
existence.
20 twenty
Speaking
five
into
votes
existence.
and and um he supported. So y'all just go click that link if y'all could click it. If not, just hit me up. Like y'all know, hit Nelly up and Nelly could give y'all the link. He got it, or anybody if y'all need the link. And you just go. You could do one free vote every day, or you could do a donation and stuff like that. And that's that's something good for the for he probably one of the few or the only black kid in his own in his group. So that's just something else for Black History Month we got right there. Let's get a black kid painting in the museum.
yeah, that's dope. I definitely support.
And, so if y'all see one of his paintings on the shirt, that shirt is $500. Y'all go pay $500 for a mirror. So you can pay five hundred
see
dollars
what
for
happened? Yo,
Travis'
you gonna
shirt.
kill a black business already, nigga. Stop that shit. We can't be selling $500 to people right now. We not in that space yet, nigga. We ain't Mark Jacobs in them yet, but we pushing for that shit. They gonna pay for it one day. They gonna pay for a Black and Talkative. Where I'm gonna get my little man to design that shit. Hey, yo, Trav, I know you ain't watching, but your pops gonna show you this. You gonna design that shit. And we gonna get that money, Trav.
But yeah, but yeah, let's just support the kids. Even if any of y'all got any kids that's doing something, not just our kids, anybody in the audience, anything. If y'all know local kids that's trying to do something artistic, like, cause
Hold on.
like I said, I love the sports players, I love the entertainers, but I'm trying to push the scholars for 2026 and stuff like that. Let's
Hold,
push these
hold on,
black
and make
scholars.
sure you got proof behind it. We don't want no Dr. Umar shit. All right, we
Yeah,
ain't
yeah,
fucking with
yeah,
the
yeah.
Umars.
Yeah.
Have some proof
That's
behind what
proof.
you're
That
doing.
money don't even go to me. That money goes straight to whoever. Yeah. That that money goes straight to what he trying to where he trying to win. It don't come to me or anything.
But yeah, let me just say something real quick though, man. I know we usually end it on a prayer, but tonight I just want to show y'all my appreciation and everything, man. Instead of doing a prayer, I just want to appreciate y'all guys tonight. All three of y'all guys sitting right here across from me. I want to appreciate y'all. And I don't take none of this shit lightly, definitely. All right, guys. And I know none of us is getting paid for this, and we all show up every week, and y'all all give us and y'all all give y'all time, and y'all give y'all space, and y'all give y'all availability to me every Wednesday and Saturday, and I definitely appreciate that from y'all, man. And I know as of right now, we like I said before, I know right now we ain't getting paid from none of this shit or none of that. So I definitely appreciate y'all showing up every week with me, man, giving me y'all time. And I know for to the people out in the crowd, like our I'm definitely grateful for the people who show up with us every week in the crowd. Man, I love the energy from y'all guys, and I know as of right now, the train might be moving a little slow, a little locally, but jump on this train right now before we hit the express button on everybody, man. I just want to say that to y'all guys out there tonight, man. I definitely appreciate y'all.
It's
So,
all love. We appreciate you.
so
Like I
Yeah,
said,
man.
it's family. So
Thank you, Kev. Yeah, man. It's like you said, man. We gonna get the right crowd we need. We not attracting that dirty side of YouTube and things like that. So we could
I
go
ain't
in
trying
that
to go
space. We could be very
go into
popular
that.
overnight if we wanted to, but we're not trying to go in that space.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get into none of that, man. Definitely. Yeah, man. But yeah, I definitely appreciate y'all. Y'all got anything to say for Dan? They all see again. Everybody should all breaking up before we get up out of here, man. I need y'all on there before we get up out of here, man. You hear me, Chris? Mhm. Yo, what's going on at the end of the night, man? Everybody shit wreck at the end of the night. This is crazy. Hey, yo, man, I appreciate y'all. Yo, Cheese, you already know, my nigga, man. I definitely appreciate you. Yo, Watts, I appreciate you for checking in with us every week. Hey, yo, Pops, man, I appreciate you for checking in with us. Hey, yo, Kev, definitely come back, man, to see us, man. Definitely. I appreciate you for checking in with us tonight, too, Kev. Everybody who out there checked in with us tonight, from Priscilla, from K Creation, everybody who else hit that like and subscribe button out there, man. We definitely appreciate y'all guys out there tonight, man. But before we get up out of here, I do got a little prayer though. I'm gonna hit a little prayer before we get up out of here. I don't know what happened to my girl, but I'm gonna definitely hit a little prayer right here for y'all before we get up out of here. All right, today's prayer is, Father, thank you for this new day. I choose peace over worry, faith over fear, and your promise over my feelings. Let's healing power flow through every part of my life. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Amen. Nels, my bad. You heard me, Nels?
yeah, I said amen.
Man, I fucked
All
up. My
right,
bad, y'all.
nah, y'all good though. I know we got a little fuck up tonight though, man. This all right though, man. We gonna get it together though, man. Like I said, we still knew it. Oh, just to tell you about it, today made 5 months exactly though, since we had the first show today, man. Today made the first. Today is 5 months exactly, y'all. Right here for us. So this is our fifth month right here. Today we made 5 months of being consistent. And that's why I said I definitely appreciate y'all guys, man, because consistency is definitely gonna be the key,
Absolutely.
man.
All right, yeah.
nah, we gonna make it.
Gotcha. Yo, Jay, go ahead, man. What you got? What you got, Jay?
No, I was just gonna say, man, we gonna make it. We gonna stay consistent, stay down, keep getting better. It's only a matter of
You
time.
already know.
Really, it's only a matter of
That's it.
time. Just keep working at it. But
Yeah,
like I always say, you know what I'm saying? Stay dangerous, stay motivated. You know what I'm saying? Just get to it. That's it.
Got you. Out. Gotcha. Hey, yo, man. Love y'all, man. Black and Talkative, season 2, episode 12. We gonna see y'all again Saturday night, man. Check in with us.